Today I'm going to share how I managed to reach the two crossroad moments of my life and how taking an uncomfortable decision in those times transformed my life permanently. I now believe transformation happened at the crossroads of life. I will narrate the first crossroad moment. I was lying in the bed. I opened my eyes and I looked to my right. I see it's 7:45 a.m. in the wall clock. I'm trying to understand where am I. I try to look around and I see a board, Sion Hospital Recovery Room. I shake my head. I close my eyes. I open my eyes, hoping to come out of that bad dream. But it wasn't so. Very soon, in a few minutes, I recollected what all happened yesterday. It was like a flashback movie playing in front of me. And what I saw was yesterday evening, it rained unusually very heavily on 23rd October 1998. When the rain stopped at 6 p.m., I decided to ride back on my bike from Vikhroli, a central suburb in Mumbai, to my house in Vileparle East in western suburb. I reached a point at Kurla West and I took a right. And I was riding slowly. I saw a company contract bus coming at a very fast pace in my lane, trying to get overtake in his lane. As soon as we got near, I stopped myself. And the company contract bus tried to get in his lane and the tires of the bus went into a pothole. So he put an emergency brakes on and the bus skidded a 50-70 meters and the iron bumper on the back of the road struck me and took everything between my ankle and the knee on the right leg. I got unconscious and fell in an open gutter. Then I recollect a lady trying to take me in an auto rickshaw to the hospital. I regained full consciousness around 10 p.m. in the night. When I opened my eyes, I was in the Sion Hospital emergency and the trauma room. There were 4 to 6 doctors attending me, trying to prepare for the operation. And now the doctors asked me to sign a no objection letter, which stated that they will have to amputate my leg because the gutter water and the dirt had gone so deep inside the wound that they'll have to cut my leg. Reluctantly, hesitantly, I signed that letter. And when I was inquiring them a little more, I was given an injection which put me to sleep. Suddenly I remembered to check my leg. I looked down on the bed and I see there are 4 steel rods between my ankle and the knee. As I was grappling with what's happening with me in life, a resident doctor walked into the recovery room, came to my bed and told me, "Nimesh, you're a lucky man." Said, "We operated you for 3 to 4 hours yesterday night and we could save your leg." I can't tell you what those emotions were there when I heard those words from the doctor. In the subsequent days, weeks and months, I asked every single doctor, will I be able to walk again? Will I be able to play again? And almost none of them wanted to give me the bad news that, "Nimesh, you'll have to live a handicapped life." At this crossroad moment in life, when 100% of the medical staff believed, basis the past accidents they have looked up, they said, "Nimesh, you'll have to live a handicapped life." And here is where I decided to bounce back. I promised my parents and myself that I am not going to accept this verdict of a handicapped life and I am going to do everything what a normal person can do. In the next 12 months, I went through 11 surgeries, 7 major and 4 minor. They took the bones, extra bones from my waist area, they took the tissues, they took the skin from different parts of the body and used in the surgeries. After 12 months, I went through rigorous physiotherapy for a couple of months' time. First, it was to stand on the 2 legs, balance, and then learn to walk. By taking that uncomfortable decision to challenge the status quo, today I'm standing in front of you with no deformities at all. I can walk, I can run, I can play, I can do everything what a normal person can do. This traumatic incident developed the determination, the willpower, and the permanent belief in self and the God. Now I'm going to take you through the second crossroad moments which happened a few months into the accident. I always believe and continue to believe that I'm God's favorite child and God has planned everything beautifully for me in life. But there's always a message which God has in every incident that happens. But I was not able to figure out the reason for this accident. About 4 to 6 months in the recovery period, I was looking at the newspaper and I read an advertisement for MBA college. And it struck me that God wants me to do an MBA. It was like a eureka or transformation moment. At that point in time, I was, a dilemma. There were two choices available in front of me. First is to accept, a very well-to-do job at Godrej Appliance which I was doing, and second is to take this uncomfortable jump into the MBA. If I look back into the past, before the accident, I was always procrastinating joining MBA. Second is I was nervous and fearful because I had secured poor scores in the previous CET examination. Third, I was born in a humble family where both my parents worked till the last day of their working life, and I know how it lives like into a humble family. And I was the only bread earner in the family. Fourth, to my fortune, I was working in India's best employee-friendly company, Godrej Appliances Limited. Now, at this point in time, there was a comfortable choice and was a difficult choice. I took the difficult one. And today, I'm proud to tell that after a year, I secured admission into Sydenham Institute of Management Studies, or SIMSREE, and I take great pride in sharing my first TEDx speech at the TEDxSIMSREE event. I also remember that during the CET studies, I believed that I will find the life partner of my life. As I look back into those days in the year 2000, again, I had a very easy choice to join back in the corporate world and at Godrej Appliances, and second was to do this MBA. By taking that decision, today I stand in front of you as a director and a country head of products and sales at ASK Investment Managers, one of the largest equity portfolio management house and asset management firm in the country. I'm also proud and happy to share I met the love of my life, Shilpa, in SIMSREE during MBA, and today we are blessed with two beautiful angels in our life, Anika and Arushi. I attribute the entire professional and personal success for me taking that uncomfortable decision of joining MBA. Each one of us goes through these crossroad moments in life. It could come in the form of job loss for somebody. It could come in the form of financial bankruptcy. It could come in the form of failure in business. It could come in the form of emotional or relationship breakdown. It could happen in the form of health disorders, maybe particularly to COVID. But always remember, there will always be the two paths, one a comfortable and one an uncomfortable one. Always choose the uncomfortable one. I have narrated this whole incident in my book Sales Booster with my learning that if God wants to give you a gift, He wraps it up in a problem. And if God wants to give you a bigger gift, He wraps it up in a even bigger problem. We as mortals only should unwrap the God-gift gift from that problem or from that situation by identifying, by understanding, by reflecting, by inquiring within your own self or with God if you have connection, with your parents, with your friends, with your family members, and then take that uncomfortable, challenging decision to cause transformation in life. To sum up, it's not what happens to you in life that counts. It's how you react to what happens in life, especially at those crossroad moments of life. Because remember, transformation always happens at the crossroads in life. Thank you all.